Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith Let's Discuss. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Got a quick story for you, man. This story is wild, crazy. It is what the hell. This guy right here was having an affair, cheating on his fiancée. The fiancée found out about it. You know what she did? She created this elaborate scheme involving the cartels, which hired this guy to be a hitman. But check this out. To be a hitman to take out the girl he was smashing. Now, one time did he think, what the hell is going on? Now, one time did he ask a question? Why do the cartel want me to kill this lady right here? The one I'm involved with. It makes no sense. It's crazy. Wow, but let's get into it, man. It's a tragedy love story, for real.
A family of 4 and their dogs executed at gunpoint in the dead of night. Months ago, the I-Team filed public records requests. Tonight, we've obtained a full complement of documents and videos from Romeoville authorities, revealing a tangled killing plot, a fatal attraction love affair that brought down this family. Police files reveal a suburban couple killed the family to stop an illicit romance. He was the shooter. But tonight we've learned she was the mastermind, building an elaborate plot to make it appear a drug cartel hit.
This one up? Got it.
Police body cam video as officers make a Sunday well-being check on a Romeoville family that hadn't been heard from. The explanation quickly apparent. Alberto Rolon, Zoraida Bartolomei, and their boys, 9-year-old Adriel and 7-year-old Diego, all shot to death, along with the 3 family dogs. Tonight, hundreds of pages of police records reveal that the family was wiped out by 9mm triggerman Nathaniel Huey Jr., a former security guard who was involved in a love affair with the married Bartolomei.
Now, one time did he ask, why do the cartel want to take this lady out in the family? Now, one time did he ask? Come on, man. The word gullible comes to mind. Stupidity comes to mind. Craziness, come on, man.
And police reports state that this woman, Huey's fiancée, Ermalinda Palomo, had posed as a drug cartel operative, texting orders to the apparently gullible Huey to execute the family for the cartel.
The master manipulator. The more and more I hear this story, I blame, oh boy, come on, man. Out the blue, you hired as a hitman? Come on, make it make sense to me.
She drove him to the murder scene, and a day later, police tracked the couple and questioned them.
We're trying to figure out what happened at that house.
You wouldn't be covering for Nate at all?
No, he was here. Even my daughter said he was here.
Do you think he's capable of taking someone's life?
No.
But without solid evidence, they are released and leave town. 2 days later, now both solid suspects, the couple is sighted in Oklahoma, where a police chase ends in a fiery crash. Huey shooting his fiancée to death and killing himself.
This brings evil to a whole new level.
So this is straight out of a Lifetime movie. I actually know a female who is capable of doing this right here, who is a master manipulator. It's sad to say things like this happen, man.
EC7 police affairs consultant and former suburban police chief Bill Kushner tonight says he's never seen a murder case so complicated and convoluted.
She started this based on the report to keep him faithful in his infidelity to her. It grew into the drug cartel story and multiple pinger phone numbers and text messages, and she really wove quite a web of deception.
Early on a year ago, the plot mastermind herself was described as an abduction victim held against her will, and her family even filing a missing persons report. Tonight, records obtained by the I-Team reveal at least one family member of the shooter, Nathaniel Huey Jr., knew about what had happened. Police say Huey confessed to his own mother that he was the killer. What she did with that is not apparent.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli combed through hundreds of pages of reports and shares with those, and new body cam footage reveals.
There's a gate over there.
It's a case rife with heartbreak and mystery, one that started as a call for a welfare check on September 17th, 2023. Inside this Romeoville home, officers found Alberto Rolon, Zoraida Bartolomei, their sons, 9-year-old Adriel, 7-year-old Diego, and their 3 dogs, all shot to death.
I got 2 dead dogs, TV's knocked over, and a cocktail knocked over in the front room.
Newly released body camera footage showed officers moments before making the grim discovery. According to a case report obtained by WGN News, Nathaniel Huey Jr. allegedly shot the family and their dogs a total of 20 times.
Hey, why don't you check the door handle first?
Investigators say the mother of the children, Zoraida Bartolomei, had an affair with Huey Jr., something both of their partners knew about. Huey Jr.'s fiancée, Ermalinda Palomo, was accused of helping plan the murders, but investigators now say she was the brains behind the entire ruse.
You didn't know why.
Then he was having an affair.
Like the show of tears for officers, police report hackers and hitmen to intimidate Huey Jr. and convince him he was part of a Mexican and Bulgarian criminal organization with a hierarchy. Police say by way of the fake accounts, Palomo made Huey Jr. believe he was under constant surveillance and even questioned his faithfulness and loyalty to her.
Is there any way that these text messages are going to come back to you?
But you know, that's crazy. He believed the text messages. And once again, not one time did he ask, why are they texting me to take out the lady I'm having an affair with? Who just worked? Come on, man. Dude, Mr. Huey Joy, and whatever you want to call him, Nathaniel. Oh, man, sad. Just sad story. I don't even know what to say.
Or your name or your phone or anything associated with that.
Days before the murder, investigators say Palomo messaged Huey Jr. posing as a source from the Mexican drug cartel he believed he was with, telling him Bartolomei was a, quote, mole that was targeting him. It's why investigators say he worked with Palomo to carefully plan her murder and her family's down to every last detail.
Just to kind of protect myself at this point, man, because I've never even been questioned this much.
Huey Jr. admitted to the affair on camera but denied involvement in the murders. Records show he refused to let police look in his SUV and wouldn't consent to a search of his phone.
How about this? How about I come see you guys later today after work?
That never happened. Instead, Palomo and Huey Jr. skipped town. Palomo initially painted as being taken against her will, but video surveillance from a Catoosa, Oklahoma Walmart disputed that claim, investigators say. Police say when they tried to stop the pair after leaving, Huey Jr. took off, crashing into a median before the SUV went up in flames. It's believed he may have set the fire before shooting Palomo in the head and turning the gun on himself.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Huey Jr. and Ermalinda.
So instead of being captured, he commits murder-suicide. She started this whole mess. Break up, leave him alone. I'm in love. I don't want him to go or mess with her. So I'm going to come up with this whole scheme plan. Now everybody is gone. Everybody is gone. Think about that. The dogs, the little babies. Oh, man, tragedy.
Palomo, their fatal attraction, kiss of death, is just one of the massacre red flags in the months leading up to a crazed suburban attack. Police say Huey and Palomo were behind a murder plot that wiped out a family, parents, children, dogs, and all. And police reports obtained tonight by the I-Team reveal there were numerous threats and warnings that many never reported to police.
I don't know if anybody's in there or not.
There were people in this Romeoville home when police arrived for a well-being check, but they were all dead. Zoraida Bartolomei, Alberto Rolon, and their 2 young sons, Adriel and Diego, all executed along with the 3 family dogs.
Oh, boy.
the victims of an outrageous plot cooked up and carried out by this Streamwood couple, Ermalinda Palomo and her fiancé, Nathaniel Huey Jr. Police say to extinguish a love affair between Huey and the married Bartolomei. According to these crime records obtained tonight by the I-Team, Huey killed the children because the kids were better off dead than alive without parents. Huey, who owned a fledgling security company, was a suspect from the beginning because authorities quickly found a months-long trail of text messages and emails written and sent to the victims by his fiancée, Ermalinda Palomo, who had engineered the plot as a drug cartel hit, apparently an effort to fool even her fiancé into carrying out the killings.
I mean, you're telling us there's no threats.
Police video showing Huey being questioned shortly after the killings about text threats that had started months before the family's execution. Warnings they would be killed if the illicit affair didn't stop. Less than 2 weeks before the killings, this blunt text to Alberto Rolon. "This will be the last I say of this, Alberto. This stupid girl will be the reason you have no children." Despite many red flags, police records do not indicate the family ever reported to authorities they were being threatened with death. And it wasn't just the family. Zoraida Bartolomei had confided with a co-worker about the threats her husband had received, and that co-worker apparently never reported anything to authorities. The killers fled Chicago for Oklahoma, only to die in a murder-suicide. The full story going up in flames.
Crazy, man. The master manipulator and the gullible guy who will believe anything according to reports. This is a crazy story. Let me know what you think. Would you believe if you received a text message from somebody claiming they are from the cartel and they ask you to take out somebody you love, somebody you was intimate with, would you do it? I already know the answer. Who the hell is playing on my phone? Who is playing on my phone? That's what I would ask. Dude didn't ask that at all. I'm just gonna go in there with it. Crazy, man. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here.